Yes.
The Chief Justice
Yes.
gave out these numbers, and that we see that she said of the money that has been unlocked as a result of mediation as a tool.
Let me tell you.
Allow me to finish
because you are making several statements
because
that are factual.
I am leading to a question. So if you just
Even
allow
your
me,
statements
the president,
are presuming
excuse me,
something.
The president of the Law Society of Kenya is you.
Yes, yes.
The Chief Justice is the president of the judiciary. At an event,
yes,
she said, let me put it that way so that I can ask the question. She said that a certain amount of money has been unlocked as a result of mediation. She said that some cases which had been locked up in back and forth for decades had been released now because of mediation. Is that better? She said this.
Yes.
My question is, what is the genesis of then allowing mediation as a mechanism of alternate dispute resolution? Who said in the beginning that, you know what, we can use this, we can use arbitration, or we can use the old-time duel where we take 10 steps and somebody turns around and shoots a pistol? Who said that we can use this? And what were the mechanisms under which this was then established? Perhaps we can get somewhere if we understand where these things started from in the first place.
Yeah, I'll answer that. But let me first answer the facts you've stated. If I go to court and I have a dispute worth 3 billion shillings, one dispute, and then we go to mediation in a process that involves lawyers and the parties, they discuss and they agree, that one dispute will have released 3 billion into the economy. So when you use financial terms, it doesn't tell you anything about the number of disputes.
Okay.
It just tells you about the value. So you have a few high value disputes and they help resolve matters into the economy. And those high value disputes that have been there are the ones which go fully in accordance with the intendment of mediation. The lawyers are present, the parties are there, the stakes are high, everything is done properly. I personally have been involved in mediation. I'm a quarter next mediator, involving disputes relating to banks and customers. One dispute that I was involved in released about 1 billion shillings into the economy. One dispute that Charles Kanjama, as a quarter next mediator, was involved in. So we have to distinguish between the value of specific claims and the number of the claims. What we are saying is that now, right now, the experience is that the vast number of mediation matters, there are things that are happening there that are contrary to the intention of the Constitution. Now, to answer your question about where mediation comes from, it is precisely a dispute resolvers like lawyers who, when we were drafting the Constitution, and as you know, the Constitution was drafted by lawyers in accordance with the views of the public, but it's the lawyers who drafted it. We put there under Article 159(2)(c) reference to alternative forms of dispute resolution. Even the Constitution recognizes traditional dispute resolution. We realize that disputes will not only be solved through the formal courts. We also recognize tribunals, because we said even in the formal process, it's not only the courts. You also need to go to tribunals, rent tribunal, tax tribunal, etc. So we are trying to make justice accessible to all. But in the process of making justice accessible to all, we did not exclude the application of the law. That's the important issue. The law still has to be applied in the process.
And are you saying that in the processes that mediation is not allowing that inclusion of the law to happen? That
is, let me finish. That is actually what has been happening in many cases. You see, one of the advantages I have is I've just come from an electoral cycle where I had to go around the country, meet lawyers, talk to them, ask for their views, listen to their experiences on what has been happening in practice. And one of the common areas of complaint has been mediation. And actually they charged us as the current LSK council, when you come into office, please fix this issue that is mediation.
Lawyers are saying this?
Yes, because they are the ones who, they are the single profession that is most involved in mediation because they go there with their client. Sometimes they're excluded from the mediation. Sometimes they see their clients being coerced into signing mediation agreements. Sometimes they see mediators who have very little training, very little ability to do what is meant to be done, purporting to engage in mediation. So they've told us fix it. And for us, we are saying that we can't afford to bury our head in the sand. Mediation, court annexed mediation, currently is